Guys, I found the best 6'8" tall guard build in NBA 2K23. This build is just... Guys, I found the best tall guard build in NBA 2K23. I've been using this build for around a month. He's maxed out all his badges and everything, and this build can do everything. He can get snatch blocks, he can shoot limitless threes, he gets contact dunks, and he just rips everything with gold. And he just rips everything with gold. What is it? And he just rips everything with gold unpluckable and... Oh my god. And he just rips everything with gold pickpocket and also gold interceptor. So let me show you guys how to make this build. So for position, we're gonna go point guard, handness, I go right, and then jersey number whatever. For the height, we're going with 6'8". The weight is gonna be 186 pounds. And the wingspan is going to be 7'5". Body shape, I like to go with defined. I think it looks best for this type of build. And let me get into the attributes. So we're going to start off with finishing. We're going to go ahead and put the driving dunk at exactly 85. Now the reason we do 85 is because at 84 you get pro contact dunks, and then that extra one attribute gets you silver posterizer, which allows you to get a lot of contacts. So that's what we're going to do for the driving dunk. Then we're also going to put the layup up to a 73 just for more badge points. As you can see, we're going to get 11 finishing badges, but this ends up being 16. Once you hit level 39, you get an extra badge point, along with the 4 you get for playing career. Next up, we're going to max out the 3, obviously all the way up to an 85, and we're also going to put the free throw up to a 62. This is just extra badge points left over at the end that we're going to put there. We get 18 shooting badges, so we're going to be able to get Silver Agent 3, which is very good, Green Machine on Gold, and then also we get badges like Amped. Then for Tier 3, we're going to be able to go ahead and get Silver Limitless, and then once we core that, we'll also be able to get another badge, maybe Guard Up or something like that, depending on what you didn't put on from Tier 2. Another thing about this build that people are just sleeping on is that this build gets Hall of Fame, gets Hall of Fame quick first step. So I'm 6'8" and I get Hall of Fame quick first step. This is why I think this build is better than any 6'9" build, because they only get gold quick first step. I'm able to get it on Hall of Fame, which makes me very fast with the ball, and I move like a small guard, so it's really good. For the speed with ball, we're going to put it all the way up to an 80. And for the pass accuracy, we're going to go for a 76. We're able to get LeBron's pass style, and we're also just able to pass the ball well with a 76. For our playmaking badges, as I already said, we get Hall of Fame quick first step. We're also able to get gold unpluckable. We're able to get, once we core out unpluckable, we're going to be able to get whichever one of these you guys prefer. I get clamp breaker. Obviously, we're also going to get needle threader. We can get dimer. I have hyperdrive on, things like that. Vice grip is really good if you're getting plucked a lot, so that's really good. Now this build is actually, its best attribute is probably defense, and it can do everything else. Let me show you guys what we're able to get on defense. So for perimeter defense, we're going to get a 92 perimeter defense. This allows us to get gold clamps, which is really good, and also gold challenger, but I don't use that. And then another huge thing about this build, it gets a 95 steal. That gives us just enough points to get gold glove and gold interceptor, which means I pluck everything with this build. I get like 5 to 8 steals a game in Rec Center. And in Park, I'm getting multiple steals every single game. I literally can just pluck anyone at any time, and the lane steals are so easy on this build. 95 steal is broken in this game. I'm telling you, this 6'8 build is the best tall guard build in the game. We also get an 87 block. So we're also able to get silver anchor. What I run is I run gold clamps, silver anchor, glove on gold, and interceptor on gold. And then there's still more badge points left over. Let me show you guys. So for defensive rebound, we're going to go with a 58. And also, I didn't forget about interior defense. It's going to be up to an 82. You're not getting scored on in the paint with this build. I get snatch blocks on this build. I have clips of me getting snatch blocks. I'm not getting scored on in the paint. I'm not getting scored on the perimeter. I get Hall of Fame quick first step, and I'm dribbling super fast, and I'm also able to shoot threes very well. I get silver limitless, and I'm getting contact dunks. This build is just unreal. And I also am able to max out my physicals. No, I'm not going to sit here and not have my physicals. I get an 80 speed. We max out the acceleration to an 82. The strength goes all the way up to a 67. The vertical is a 75 just so we can get our contact dunks. That's the exact number you need. And then the stamina is a 95. This build is just broken. Like, look how many badges I get. I get 22 in defensive, 21 in playmaking, 18 in shooting, and then 11 in finishing ends up being 16 once you get the +4 from career, or if you're rebirth, you get it right away. And then also 1 for hitting level 39. So you're able to literally get so many. How many badges is this? 43, 61, 72. So it ends up being almost 80 badges that I get on this build. It's actually insane. Let me show you guys exactly what badges I will use on this build. So to go over the attributes, we have an 85 driving dunk. We're able to get contacts. We also get posterizer on silver. I have an 85 three-pointer with 18 shooting badges. I get limitless on silver. I get gold green machine. I get agent threes. It's just unreal. I have an 89 ball handle and an 80 speed with ball, which allows us to get Hall of Fame quick first step and gold unpluckable. On a 6'8" build, I'm getting Hall of Fame quick first step. This is the only tall guard build you can possibly make with Hall of Fame quick first step, and it can do everything. Defensively, 92 perimeter defense, 95 steal, 87 block. We get gold pickpocket, which is called glove this year, gold interceptor, gold clamps, and we get silver anchor, which is rim protector this year if you don't know. And I get snatch blocks on this build. I've gotten multiple snatch blocks. We also are not ignoring physicals. 82 acceleration, 80 speed is all you need, 67 strength, 75 vertical for the contacts, and 95 stamina. Now let me show you guys what takeovers you need to pick. So first up, you're going to pick perimeter badge drop. I know a lot of you guys pick extreme clamps. Perimeter badge drop drops the person's unpluckable that you're guarding, which allows you to get more plucks. I get so many plucks when I have takeover, it's insane. So put on perimeter badge drop primary. Secondary, I go with spot up precision. Spot up precision, a lot of people think is only for catch and shoot. It's not. It's for any standing three-point shot. So spot up precision is really good for the secondary. We get shades of Lonzo, Tyrese Halliburton, and Jrue Holiday when we get into the build. And then we're going to go ahead and show you guys the build is called the two-way three-point shot creator. This is not a build that a lot of people have. A lot of people have the inside-out scorers. This one is the best tall guard build. It's better than the 6'9s, and it's just the best tall guard builds you can make. I've been using this build. It's just, it can do everything very well. So as you can see, we only have 11 right here right now because we don't have the +4 yet. But, so you go ahead, you put on Fearless Finisher, and then you can just put on, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, I put on Aerial Wizard, and then that's 8, and then Rise Up and Giant Slayer. And then we would, if we had the +4 right now, we'd be able to get Posterizer on Silver, also with the level 39. So that's what you do for finishing. Now for shooting badges, we go with Silver Agent 3, Gold Green Machine. We only need Amped on Bronze, Silver Limitless Range, and we're going to core it. So now we're also able to get Gold Guard up, and we still have 3 badges left over, so we're actually going to put Amped on Gold and Claymore on Bronze. So this is probably the best badge setup you can run with this build. Deadeye and Blinders aren't that useful. Catch and Shoot, if you're not running point, put that on instead of Guard up, but for me, I'm using running point, so I don't really need that. Now for playmaking badges, we get Hall of Fame Quick First Step, Silver Needle Threader. We're able to get Gold Unpluckable, which you can core very fast if you just play even a little bit. I personally like getting Clamp Breaker. Then I get Hyperdrive on Bronze and Vice Grip on Bronze because I don't like getting plucked, and you know how much you get plucked in this game, but we're doing the plucking this time because look at the defensive badges. We get Gold Glove, Gold Interceptor, We also get gold clamps, which we can core pretty quickly if you play good defense. So we also get anchor on silver. Like I said, I get tons of snatch blocks. I get like 5 to 8 steals a game in rec. So we also are able to get chase down artists. We're blocking everything with this build. It's just insane. And then the last badge, we can go on Pick Dodger. You don't need Menace this year. Clamps is way better, so just run Clamps. If you have extra points left over, then put it on Menace, but I think this is easily the best way to set it up. We're getting every lane steal, every pluck. We're getting snatch blocks. It's broken. And that's all it ends up being, man. So yeah, bro, this is the best. Like I'm telling you, this is the best guard build. I'm telling you guys, please trust me. This is the best tall guard build in the game. It's better than any short guard build. It's better than like just make this build. You can play anything on this build. You can play spot up. You can play point. You can just do anything you want on this build. It's phenomenal on defense. It can do everything on offense. It's fast. It's just the best build in the game. I'm telling y'all, trust me. Like the vid up, sub up, boys, and I'm out of here, boys. Peace out.